So I usually start my days off by grabbing my coffee and having my coffee watching the snails and the shrimp, because there's not a lot that's more relaxing than that. So it's a really nice chill way to start the day. This is, I don't know if this is Prince or if this is the artist formerly known as Prince. By the way, my water is not cloudy. My water is stained red from these catappa leaves that are supposed to be super good for shrimp. However, even though I boiled them, they stain the water red and it makes it look super cloudy. Regardless, it's very, very relaxing to sit and watch these guys in the morning. So the first question I got was from Cody from Happy Little Bush, who's the most fabulous, wonderful guy ever. And he asked if I woke up and I happened to be a U.S. Senator for a state, what state would it be? I'm paraphrasing because I can't open it right now and look. And it would be Alaska. And why? Well, because I love the crazy wild nature of Alaska, and I love the weather and the wildlife and the photography opportunity, and I've always wanted to live there. Only downfall is how often or for how long it's dark in the winter, but I could handle it. I would just love to live in a cabin someplace in there. Queen Elizabeth is definitely the queen of the tank. There's a smaller one back there, just like her. That's Lady Di. And the really small one like this, you guessed it, that's Camilla. She's a baby, she'll get big too. Alright. So that's what I do in the morning. And that's the answer to Cody's question. See you later. Alright, I've been at work for a couple hours now. I thought we'd check out our garden at work and I'd answer a couple more questions. It's super bright out. So, lighting's horrendous, but who cares? Okay, so Mary J's Plants asked, how many piercings and tattoos do I have? Well, I have no clue how many tattoos I have because I am absolutely covered in them, but a lot of them started out as a single tattoo and then they got added to at different times. So now they're like one big tattoo or like basically a sleeve up my arm. And so it now would count like as one tattoo, but it was actually a bunch of different tattoos that melded together. So, and then I forget about some of them because like I don't see them because they're like on my back or whatever. Look at that light. It's horrendous. I can't do anything about it, sorry. So I would say I have no clue. I really don't. I mean a ton. A ton. They're everywhere. They're up and down my arms, they're on my legs, they're on my back. Everywhere. I don't know. A lot. Like a ridiculous amount of tattoos. Yeah, I have no clue. I've been getting them since I was just barely 18. I haven't gotten a new one in quite a few years just because they're expensive, but I would love to get more. There's more space. There's always more space. Okay. Another question. Cody from Happy Little Bush asked like 3 in a row, so another one. Okay, I'm going to save this one for later, but he asked, we recently saw the philodendron dance. Can you break down the Hoya hop or the Monstera boogie? I will do that, but not right where I'm standing, because if you look around, there's a bunch of campus buildings all around. Oh, nope, the phone's ringing. Pause. Okay, I'm back. Alright. I'm going to save my dance moves for when I'm in a private spot. I have too many eyes on me here. Cody also asked, will you be my bestie too? Yes! You can be my boy bestie. I need a boy bestie. I don't have a boy bestie. Thank you. I'm really excited. Can you give me a friendship bracelet? That'll make it official. But I need a friendship bracelet, a rainbow friendship bracelet, please. I have making bubbles and stuff with spit. That's how excited I am. Thank you for asking me. I'm really touched. I feel like I'm like working at Quick Trip and I have a beard and I'm working in food prep and this is my beard net. Alright, I'm going to show you some cool stuff in the garden. Okay. It was really hot in the garden and I got eaten alive by mosquitoes. Ho ho ho. That's Wisconsin for you. Holy smokes. Okay, so I got back in the truck and I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. Oh, I'm gonna butcher. I don't know exactly how to say this account name. I don't know if it's the Heather E. My kids texted me. That's a Christmas tone. I should probably change that. They keep yelling at me. Okay, but I'll put it on the screen because I just don't know. My eye's twitching really bad. I may be exaggerating that, but that's what it feels like. But it's, yeah, I'll put it on the screen. She says, why are you so awesome and fun? I'm really not awesome and fun. I'm actually very monotonous and boring and quite bitchy and fake. I just drink a lot of coffee before I record and I put on a good act. If you knew me in real life, this is how I talk. Just realized the air conditioning is probably very loud. Oh my god, it's like an oven in here without it on though. So I think you're gonna have to deal. Oh, I got an email. Did you hear that? Now it's gonna be very loud again. So thank you for the question. The Heather or the Heather or the Heathery or however you say your Instagram handle or your Instagram account name. I'm not sure what it's really called, but your name on Instagram. Thank you for your question, and I hope you have a really nice day. Adina Argel asked, what rare reptile would you get if you could have any? I don't know about rare reptiles. Because I don't really know what any rare reptiles are. But I would love to have a tegu someday. But I would have to have a really large place to live, so I could build a really nice extra large enclosure, like a whole room dedicated to my tegu, and have a lot of time to devote to my tegu and be prepared to let my tegu run the house, you know, like run around the house, you know, so I have a tegu friendly house, because they're like a huge dog. Also, like a crocodile skink would be really cool. They're really beautiful. So I think those. I think it would be beautiful to have a real beautiful chameleon, but I would have to be wealthy so I could make, again, a beautiful, humongous, perfect, live planted, high humidity, beautiful misting system enclosure, so that, you know, he would have the ideal habitat. Yeah. Okay, I'll answer a couple more questions from somewhere interesting and not the truck. Of course, a second ago it was fairly quiet in here, but now the fans just turned on, so I think with the scenery, you can excuse the noise, right? I'll just talk loud and you'll just have to excuse the noise. Okay, so I thought we'd come into the university greenhouse and answer a couple of questions really fast, and then I'll just take some video and show you a few cool things that are going on in here. So my girl Pam from Pammy's Planty Things asked a couple questions. She asked what my favorite season is, and that is undoubtedly fall, autumn. Yes, it's far too short in Wisconsin, but it's by far my favorite because of the temperatures and the color and all of that jazz. After that would be winter, even though I'm in Wisconsin. And then spring, although it's a muddy mess, that's why it is third. And then summer after that, because I just can't stand the heat and the humidity and the mosquitoes. Yeah, so fall, winter, spring, summer in that order. And then she asked if I could have one job for the rest of my life, what would it be? That would be back to my roots in animal welfare. And it would be basically the same job I used to have, except it would be for a reputable animal welfare organization. So it would basically be as a creative coordinator, doing photography, writing, PR, graphic design, all of that kind of stuff, like I did in my previous career at a shelter. I would love to be doing it. I had kind of had a line on with a state director of one of the national organizations, but I don't think it's going to ever pan out unless I get really lucky and it opens up at some point. But ideally for a national organization, one of the big ones, and like for one of their magazines. Most of them have a big magazine that they put out, and then that would involve getting to travel all over and photograph and write for like one of their magazines, documenting issues that are going on in the world of animal welfare and helping to make a difference. My specialty in photography is animals, and I've been doing it for years and years and years and years. I have photographed thousands and thousands of shelter animals, and I've had social media campaigns go viral. Been interviewed by like Good Morning America and the Dodo and Inside Edition for social media campaigns I've done. So that is my background, and that is what I'm passionate about. And so my dream job would be working for one of the national animal welfare organizations, basically doing what I've always done. It broke my heart to leave it, but the organization I worked for was bad. Unfortunately, it broke my heart. Okay, those are Pam's questions. Let me get some video of you for stuff that's going on in the greenhouse, and I'll answer a couple more somewhere else. Whew. Looks sweaty. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to do a couple more questions exactly in the spot where I saw the ghost, where I got that ghost shadow figure on camera, was right here. So I thought that would be a good spot to do a couple questions, right? So yeah, okay, so we're in this basement. This is a stairway. Gosh, there's cobwebs everywhere. This is a stairway that goes to nowhere. Kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, I'm covered in cobwebs right now. That's such a yucky feeling, isn't it? Oh, I hate that feeling. Okay, especially when you're standing right where you saw a ghost. Okay, so Aaron Deathley asked a good question. He said, oh, let me get it out and read it so it's exactly right. Aaron Deathley said, if you could date any famous woman from history, who would it be? That would be Amelia Earhart. She is not only super cute, like, I'm going to put pictures on the screen because I don't think people realize how cute and beautiful she was, like, especially in her, like, younger days. She's so pretty, like model pretty, just adorable. but fearless. I mean, so brave. And she was breaking like gender stereotypes, and she was like, you know, doing something that traditionally only guys had done. And not only was she doing something only guys had done, she was doing things that no guys had done. You know what I mean? So like, I've always been that girl who had to be able to do whatever the guys could do and do it even better than what the guys could do. And if there was ever a woman who did that and did it amazingly, Amelia Earhart. And come on, she is cute. Yeah, I'd ride in her plane any day. Yeah. Hampshire is it dot or underscore? Oh my god, I can't wear my glasses when I wear my mask because it fogs them up and stuff. So now, is it Hampshire dot new or Hampshire underscore new? I cannot see. I think it's dot. Anyway, where would you vacation if money was no problem? It would have to be someplace cold. I like cold weather places. I like to go to, I would probably go back to Canada. I know that probably seems like lame because you're saying if money was no problem, it would probably be like fly far, far away. And so maybe it would be like some faraway land of mountains and, you know, go high up in mountains. But no, it would probably be like a really nice extended, like 2-month long trip to Canada. I've been to BC and done a lot of exploring in BC. I've been to Alberta and done a lot of exploring in Alberta. I've spent time in the Boundary Waters, and I love it all. But I would want to... There's a creepy noise. But I heard someone walking upstairs. There's no one in here. I would want to spend like just a couple of months camping and hiking around in the different like mountainous areas in the wilderness. I'm getting a little creeped out. Just doing photography and exploring. That's what I would want to do. That would be my dream vacation. Yep. Okay. So, yeah. And those are the 2 questions I'm going to do in this creepy basement where I saw the ghosts. Right there. Whew. I am a sweaty, fuzzy mess. It's been a long, hot day. And I'm parked by a really stinky dumpster that belongs to the Thai restaurant next to our office. Okay, so I think I have one question left before I head home. And it is from Dylan at Leaves and Lashes. Leaves and Lashes. Yeah. He asked, what is my weirdest planty fantasy? Okay, now that I believe you are 18 and you're ready to start college, I'll answer this question. And I've been thinking about this all day. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this. Being led into a very lovely, fancy hotel room by all of my plant tuber crushes to a fancy fluffy bed that has been covered in all of the softest anthurium leaves and scattered with all of the most beautiful begonia blossoms. And you can take it from there. How's that? I won't say who all my plant tuber crushes are, though. Nope, not gonna tell you. Not gonna do it. All right, there you have it. All of my questions answered. So, I am gonna go home. It is Friday night, and it's actually my weekend. However, I have to work my second job, both Saturday and Sunday. Fantastic. So, I hope that you all have a plantastic day. Remember to wear a mask and hold your breath around people. Be kind to everyone. It's really important. Especially in this crazy world, when the world's gone mad. Everyone needs love. Everyone needs kindness. So just do it. All right. Bye.